we have created a monster, right? And the monster is a really mobile, really tech-savvy customer who needs immediate gratification, right? And so we use what we call the SIFT framework, which is they want things which are simple, innovative, fast, and transparent. And we say for a product or a service or a solution to succeed, they need 2 or more of these. You can't just have a simple thing without it being fast. So you have to have at least 2 of these in any product or service. The more you have, the better off you are, but at least 2. So customers demanding quick, fast solutions. And in insurance industry, what we have discovered is we are none of these, or at least we were none of these. We're changing. We were none of these. It created such a big gap in customer demand, customer needs, and what the market was delivering, that our industry created a big gap in the market, right? And that gap was being filled by insurtechs, right? And so the gap existed. Investors saw this. They started funding insurtech companies. Regulators saw the investor interest. They have big lobbies. They saw the investor interest. They saw new startups come in. They saw the whole thing about customer experience, customer behavior. They started changing. So the NAIC was formed to understand innovation. They're open to radical ideas. The commissioner of Kansas is on record saying if Lemonade comes to Kansas, he'll open them with open arms, right? So that's the framework we're living in. And then industry, we are playing catch up, right? So on one hand, we are playing catch up because we took customer for granted, and we said, the only thing we have to do is spend billions and billions in advertising, and as long as the customers know about us, they'll come to us. As long as we keep reducing prices, they'll come to us. Or we have affinity channels, they'll come to us. And that's all we did. What we didn't realize, or what we are starting to realize now, is while we were focusing on selling the same product that we've been selling for 100 years to customers who are changing, the risk pool is shifting from under us, right? The cars are moving from personal to commercial space, and actually they might even be moving away from commercial space. The risk pool might be getting eliminated, right? With what's going on with Tesla and Volvo and others, it won't get eliminated, but it'll shift, right? I mean, if there's risk, someone has to take it. Whether insurance company takes it, or auto manufacturer takes it, or customer takes it, someone has to take it. And we are seeing newer business models. And the other thing which is relevant really here is this is where IoT comes in. We are moving from risk mitigation to risk avoidance, right? Which is used to be flooding in the basement. You will send ServPro, reduce the cost as much as possible, pay the claim, get out of here. Average claim of a water damage in a basement is $10,000. Now we're looking at IoT and we're saying, okay, we'll have automatic water shutoffs. We'll have IoT sensors in the basement. And the minute there's a leak detected, the automatic water shutoff will cut off the water supply. The leak will be contained. Average loss of, instead of $10,000, it's $2,000. You're able to subsidize a lot, right? So that's where we're looking at. So we talked about some of the drivers, some of the use cases. How is that impacting insurance right now? So I would like to step back a little and maybe take a historical perspective, right? So 200 years ago, we had the Industrial Revolution, right? The Industrial Age, 1700s, 1800s. And it took repetitive physical tasks that required muscle power, and it automated them, right? And so we had machines, in factories, trains, so on and so forth. And we are seeing the same movement now where instead of replacing or augmenting muscular power, we are replacing or augmenting mental brain power, right? So sensors are being replaced by IoT, data is being replaced by big data, information is replaced by machine learning, and it's not replaced, it's a corollary word, it's the same thing, but everything is at scale. And so that's how we have to look at AI. And if you look at how it impacts insurance, from product development to pricing to distribution to claims management, there's no single area that's untouched.